This conference will now be recorded.
Hello friends and welcome to baspsolutions.com. My name is Amit and in today's session I would be showing you how you can prepare your data before visualization in Oracle Analytical Cloud. So in my system I'm using a flat file, the data which I have retrieved from my ERP system. So I have a sample data I extracted from my ERP system. This is sales order processing data. So the data consists of information about product, country, manufacturing units, where it is being manufactured, order date, information about store, and a couple of measures. So system treat them as measures and dimension, which is called attribute over here. So system will take the date format or measures or attributes from your Excel sheet. So let's get started. So when you log into your Oracle Analytics Cloud for the first time, it shows you the default, by default, your recent projects or visualization. You start with uploading your source file to your cloud. So when you click on create, you got a couple of options. I would be connecting to data source, uploading this file to my cloud instance. So this is called your subject area. You can click on this and point to your file. Alternatively, you can drag and drop the file which you want to upload. In my case, I'm using a sales order processing data. Drag and drop, and it'll take few seconds and data will be visualized in a tabular format. Give some description. So this is sales order processing data. There's a file name. The A entails it's an attribute and hash entails it's a fact, right? So by default, system has recognized country, city, product. These are as an attribute. When you click on a column, you get by default options like name. This is treated as an attribute, it's a text type, and there's no aggregation function. Depends upon data type, the aggregation functions are available. For example, for string, you have got count and count distinct function. So these are attributes as a string type. If you click on order date, this is a date data type, and system automatically treated as a date data type. And aggregation functions are apply minimum and maximum to additional aggregate function you have because the date type. You can also see the format show by format for date. This is going to be a date format. Then you in turn go to your measures, quickly cross check. This is your sales and this is coming in maybe 9-10 decimal places. I want it to appear as a currency. So hash entails it's a fact. You can go over here, see name, treated as a measure. Data type is a number. I want it to consider as a currency. So I change number format as a currency, and you can in turn define a type of currency you like to see. And by default, there are 2 decimal places. You can in turn modify column separator, define an abbreviation. So you can display in thousands like 1000, 2000, and so on. Right. So I'm going to turn on the 1000, and therefore you can see the sales as a 3.95 thousand and so on. The same thing I would apply for operating expenses. This is to be considered as a currency. The default currency is USD, 2 decimal places, and one more measure I have got shipping cost. I also convert as a currency type. So the couple of basic data modification you need to do it. The date, the last column is considered to be as a time type, and it doesn't have any aggregation rule apply. So basic steps are done. As you make changes, the scripting preparation script, continue to prepare the scripts over here. Click on add, the data source gets added. Now I'm going to apply certain preparation and recommendation. I follow certain recommendation provided by Oracle Analytical Cloud. So starting with accounts, you can follow system recommendations on the right side, or you can also see underline options are available over here. Like in my case, my country, this is considered as a country attribute text type. When you right click, there are a couple of options are available which you can apply. For example, I want product line, product category. You want to rename this column, you can right click and rename this column. So any technical keywords are used like underscore. For example, order date uses underscore, and which doesn't make meaningful to the customer. So I right click and rename and turn it to order date. I just remove underscore, which make more meaningful to the user. And I continue to add the steps and click on apply scripts. So as you go on. So this is a tiny change I made it. Now I'm going to continue to apply more changes to my measure and attributes. So when you click up a specific column on the right side, you see the recommendation. This is called data enrichment recommendation. So system has given you a couple of recommendations based on the type of data and attribute or features of your metadata. So in my case, this is country, and therefore I have an option over here called location details. So I can see country is mapped to which location, or probably can select country or city. So based on the sample data I have, I can see with 100% confidence, the system say with 100% confidence, this is location detail. Australia maps to Australia, country, Brazil and Canada. So location detail is meaningful for country. However, if you apply location detail for product line, you probably don't get a meaningful data. Okay, so what system does, there's an intelligence written behind the screen. It checks the distinct value of your metadata and identify what could be the closest match to the same, the closest matched. Okay, so for example, video is mapped to Vidor, Texas, which is 67% confidence. So you see this basic intelligence system is ship along with this. There's nothing explicitly you need to perform. Okay, so location detail and other activity you can perform. You can perform typecasting, convert to integer or date as you need it. Right now we need to apply location detail, and I'm going to add a couple of options. So the next I'm going to apply with the measures. When you click on measure, you got measure options available. I'm going to create a duplicate of this and apply commission. So my objective is to add a commission on top of the sales. So the expression of my commission is sales is a measure and commission is built on top of that. So my commission is sales, 5% of sales is a commission, 0.5. You can add a column on the fly as well. So click on sales. There's an option, multiple ways you can do this. One way, you can right click and create duplicate. The duplicate of this measure would be created sales or sales one. Then in turn you can modify the definition of this. This is sales copy, right click, click on edit and change the definition of it. So I would like to name it as a commission, and the expression over here, sales is a base measure, sales 0.05 is my commission. There are a lot of other aggregate function I can apply, and as I said, when you continue to apply any expression, system creates a script for you, so you can apply a script. So I added a computer measure over here. In turn, I can create a grouping. So for example, I have to classify my product based on consumer type. Okay, this is my product family, and I assume my product family is further needs to be classified based on consumer type. So I'm going to create a consumer grouping. So products are designed for kids, products are designed for ladies, products are designed for gentlemen. I like to further classify the product by these three groups. So it's fairly straightforward and possible. Click on your measure or attribute, and there is an option called grouping. So I create three groups and you select product. For the sake of testing, I select a couple of random product. So I say group number 1, consumer type kids. It says the underlying products are designed for kids. I just select randomly couple of products. This is my group 1. I can continue to add more groups. For example, I like to add one more group, consumer type kids, second consumer type, another consumer type is ladies. I can add, and then in turn I add couple of members or product belong to this consumer group. And finally, I'm going to create another group. Click on plus, called others. So others would in turn consist of rest of the members. I click on others and click add of them, add all. So finally I got three groups, consumer type ladies, kids and group. Right click on this and rename it consumer type. So the name is product family group 1, which is not meaningful. Right click, edit properties and give for consumer type rather than remove this underscore. So in the same fashion, you can continue to modify more member, we can in turn create a bin or sort this member as well. System also give you recommendation based on the nature of the column. For example, I'm going to create, when I click on, let's say, consumer category, or I have a column called product type. Add step. Let me add this step first. And then when I click on country, I would have a couple of recommendations. From this country, I can further add data enrichment. I can add a ISO code or country capital or square foot of population. These are the recommendations from Oracle for data enrichment. So for example, along with this country, I like to add a capital of the country or the square foot or a population. Click on this. System shifts along with the pre-built intelligence and one more column to be added called country population, isn't it? So similarly, in the same fashion, when you continue to select other column, there are recommendations are available. System recommends you to add latitude, longitude, province, jurisdictions, and so on. When I click on sales manager, I have a member called sales manager or store manager. When I click on store manager, system recommends me to split this column into two pieces: store manager first name and last name. You can go by this recommendation, click on extract. So it will extract one column from store manager called store manager first name. So this is store manager full name. I right click and rename it to store manager first name. So plenty of data massaging activity which require extensive coding or scripting can easily be done over here with a mouse click. Store manager name, store manager name. I add this step. Right. So you can split, join, group, bin. You can rename it, create custom calculation, change uppercase, lowercase, or title case or sentence case, concatenate, and these are the pre-built option you can apply with your metadata. And now data would be ready for data visualization. So all this activities we perform turn out to be a list of steps, and the group of a step called script. You can click on apply script. This would be a reusable script. So every time you get data, you can apply the script to same data. So this is going to be it is going to save you plenty of time. You don't need to massage data all the time. Just bring your data and apply the script. So this is done at the first step. In the next step, I'll use this data for basic and advanced visualization. So thanks for watching today's video. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel. In the subsequent session, I would continue talking about how to use Oracle Analytic Cloud to visualize your Oracle planning, enterprise planning, and financial consolidation data. Thank you and have a good day.